According to recent reports from U.S. Strategic Command, STRATCOM, China now has more intercontinental ballistic missile launchers than the U.S., making it a global superpower in terms of its arsenal size. A notification by China has alerted the U.S. government to the country's advancements in their nuclear modernization program, which has caused congressional Republicans to urge for an increase in the numbers and capabilities of America's own nuclear arsenal. It is not an understatement to say that the Chinese nuclear modernization program is advancing faster than most believed possible. Mike Rogers, Republican of Alabama and chairman of the House Armed Services Committee, recently put out a statement with Senators Roger Wicker, Mississippi, Deb Fischer, Nebraska, and Doug Lamborn, Colorado. He highlighted U.S. nuclear modernization to counter threats from China, Russia and North Korea as one of his top priorities for 2021. Representative Adam Smith of Washington, the Armed Services Committee's leading Democrat, warned that ICBM launchers are not the only indication of nuclear growth and should not be viewed in isolation. We need to understand the issue in a little bit more detail before we figure out how to respond to it. The U.S. Strategic Command has to alert Congress in case China surpasses the U.S. in terms of components of its nuclear program, such as the quantity of intercontinental ballistic missile launchers. In November, the U.S. Congress received a confidential notification regarding a certain issue. Republicans highlighted that this notification should have been made available to the public, as per legal regulations. A STRATCOM announcement, not marked as classified, mentioned that China has an unspecified number of launchers and provided additional detailed information to Congress in a confidential document. According to the Pentagon's 2022 China Military Power Report, the United States has 450 intercontinental ballistic missile (ICBM) launchers, while China has around 300 ICBMs, which appear to be increasing at a rapid rate. According to the report, China's nuclear weapons stockpile has surpassed 400 and is forecasted to grow to a total of 1,500 by 2035, if it continues its current rate of nuclear expansion. As of 2021, the United States has 3,750 nuclear warheads in total, 1,515 of which are already deployed on intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, submarine-launched ballistic missiles and heavy bombers. Producing weapons quickly and cost-effectively is becoming more achievable with modern technology. Henry Sokolsky, the executive director of the Non-Proliferation Policy Education Center, warned against engaging in a tit-for-tat arms race with China which would involve long-range ballistic missiles, ICBMs. According to Sokolsky from Defense News, it's essential to work smart when engaging in competition with China. China has an advantage in the nuclear weapons industry due to their faster production rate and lower prices. Should be focused on making our existing nuclear forces far less vulnerable to a potential first strike. Republicans are advocating for an increase in the U.S.'s nuclear stockpile, in addition to the nuclear modernization that is already occurring. The U.S. should prepare for an even greater expansion in the years to come. Congressman Mike Gallagher, chair of the U.S. House China Committee, declared that the Trump administration's decision to withdraw from the Intermediate-Range Nuclear Forces Treaty with Russia was in effect, or INF. The U.S. could potentially deploy long-range, ground-launched missiles in Australia, provided that the nation's export control laws undergo reforms. During a Senate Armed Services Committee meeting held on Tuesday, Mr. Gallagher mentioned that the potential for deploying INF non-conforming systems is being overlooked and needs to be focused on. Please check my other videos and links above. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider a like and subscribe.